On the never-ending quest of trying to fill my existential void of extreme boredom, I periodically come across some interesting shit here and there. If you saw my video on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 and watched it towards the end, I mentioned the game Vampire. It was a pretty decent B-tier action RPG that I did enjoy despite it having the technical stability of a Jenga tower in an earthquake. I'm not really gonna go into details with the developer of the game, but I'll at least mention they're probably more known for shit like Life is Strange. Not really my kind of shit, but if these dudes are gonna drop some role-playing games instead of stupid-ass teen simulators, you know damn well I'll give that shit a shot. And that's what leads us to Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. Now I'm gonna be honest, I had seen this game in the past, but it was more of a, what the fuck is this? And then I just kind of forgot about it until it got thrown at me from some humble bundle shit. But ignoring all of that and getting into the game itself, it's not something that's gonna raise the bar by any means. You play as this Arthur Morgan looking ass dude named Red and his dead girlfriend Antea on the redemption journey of banishing the fuck out of ghosts in an alternate timeline version of a 1695 New England colony called New Eden. Through the course of the game, you're killing shit and doing quests trying to, well, be the best exorcist you can possibly be. I'm gonna be real, I initially didn't have any intention of making a video on this game because it felt like such an okay title that I couldn't really shit on or praise it. Yet at the same time, I feel like I had to waste everyone's time putting this out just to justify even having a YouTube channel in the first place. I didn't necessarily mind the ghost hunting quest shit, finding clues Witcher style and uncovering things along the way. All that is probably the best part of the game and easily the most enjoyable aspect of Banishers by far. Unfortunately, for an action RPG, the combat feels pretty ass. It's not great and there isn't really much depth to it. You just kind of swap around between Red and Antea to attack, each of them having their own strengths against certain enemies. I think at first it seems fine, but after a while, it is what it is. It feels like fluff combat and starts to feel more tedious over anything else, even after you unlock more stuff. It's shit that I just don't really feel too engaged by, but I didn't hate it. It was still better than shit like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2's garbage-ass combat, at least. Before the spoilers, I honestly figured the game was just another knockoff Soulsborne, Souls-like, whatever. I mean, you have your parrying and rolling and shit, but since you could set the game's difficulty, you don't really have to worry about getting folded by bullshit mechanics. Oh, and you even have similar shit to bonfires and Estus flasks as well, so if you're a soul slop enthusiast, you'll be right at home with how the game works. Everything else is what you'd expect with an RPG. You're constantly looting and upgrading gear, and with every level up, you're able to use skill points to unlock new abilities. I don't know what the hell it is, but it seems like this kind of shit has felt incredibly pointless in half the games that I've played recently, since none of the unlocks have made combat really all that much better. Just kind of a weird illusion of choice to try to make you feel like you're building a unique character, but a lot of the times, more than half of the choices feel fucking worthless anyways. But I digress. At least this game still has better options than shitty-ass Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I think I've found the fucking NPCs to be the weirdest part of the game. I don't know what the hell it was, but these motherfuckers seem so lifeless and dead. I'm not expecting to have my balls blown away by this kind of shit when I know the game is a budget game, but damn, some of these motherfuckers have the most expressionless faces. It's like everyone in the game is dead inside, a sentiment that I can actually relate to. Other than that, I think the game looks pretty good and runs pretty alright. At least the PC version. The world itself reminds me of older openish RPGs like The Witcher 2 or the Fable games, though I'll just be straight and say that Banishers doesn't piss in the same sink as those games, but it's still pretty alright for the most part. But honestly, if you can get this shit on a discount, it's a solid enough game with loads of shit packed in it to keep any RPG enthusiast occupied. If I was giving it a number score, it's maybe a mid-6 to a 7. I think the story is good and the ghost banishing side quest shit is great, but the game's mundane content variety and the combat are both kind of mid at best. I mean, I get trying to change things up, but it's something that ends up feeling repetitive long before you're anywhere close to hitting those fucking end credits. So yeah, end of story is Banisher, whatever the fuck it's called, is an okay game. On sale for like less than $10, I'd say fuck it. Try it out. Anything more than that? I don't know, man. I will say though that I can't tell you what to do with your money. So you know what? I'm gonna end this video right here and go do something else. So until next time and all that shit, take care of yourselves.